Poof, hello. How's it going, everybody? Doing all right? It's Big Friday.
Thank you.
I'm doing pretty great. What are we making fun of today? Anything fun going on worth mentioning? Thanks, Spartan Swords and Muxperience and Sir Owns a lot. What's new? I'm doing great. Feeling good. Tiger Shot, I know, man, that's exciting. You know, when I first started watching that trailer, I didn't realize that all those characters are in,
Got lucky. Thanks for the buffamingo.
Hey, good shit. Thanks, pretty girl, enjoyer. When I saw that trailer, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought it was like, we're not going to do the Sea Viper, we're not going to do Alex, we're not going to do Ingrid, but we will do Sagat. That's the message I got from it, but that wasn't the case, I guess. I guess all of them are in. I don't know why I thought that it was like, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. But boom, we'll do Sagat. That's the feeling I got from it. But that's not the case, apparently. Apparently, all those characters are going to be in. And people are criticizing, like, of course, you know, their favorite fighting game for not being as good at getting people excited with their DLC. I don't know. That's cool. I think Sagat is super hype. He's first, right? Spaghetti with ground beef and mushrooms? That doesn't sound bad. I like mushrooms. Yeah, Tekken has Fuckmar, Anna, Lydia. It's like...
Thank you.
Brutal. It's brutal. And you know what, too, when you think about it?
Thank you.
I personally think that Sagat, it's not really acceptable for Sagat and Bison to not be in the base roster. Yet somehow they get people to be hype about it. That's fucked up too, because Sagat is like a kickboxing character too, like Fuckmar. So it's so similar and yet so like completely different in reception. Sagat is sick. Fuckmar is bunk. They could have done Bruce. I think maybe Bruce isn't as sick as Sagat, but he's sicker than Fuckmar. They should have done that. Anyway, Big Dinner was hella good. I got my favorite crispy pork belly. And then afterwards, I went to this bakery to try and get some like baked goods, but they were closed. And there was a Jollibee right there. So I was like, fuck it. Let me go try out this thing that everyone's talking about. And you know that, what's it called? I've never been to Jollibee. It's like a mango pie thing. It was fucking trash. One bite, dumpstered it. One bite. I couldn't believe it. It tasted so artificial, dude. I couldn't believe it. And I will not be going to Jollibee. I don't need to try anything else. I know what level we're on. That shit was crazy weak. Crazy weak. And the funny thing is, the guy, I was like, hey man, I've never tried these things. What do you recommend? And he was like, well, if you're not allergic to ube, you could try that. And I was like, well, I don't even know what the fuck that is, so I'll just get the mango one because I know what mangoes are. He was like, it's cool, I'll give you a free one. So he gave me one of each free, and they were both fucking trash, dude. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, and then after that, I went to the gas station, and I was looking at, they had this like neon green Slurpee, dude. And I was looking at that Slurpee thinking like, man, I wonder how that tastes, you know? And then, because I don't get Slurpees, I ain't gonna get a Slurpee, you know? It's not my thing. But I was looking at it, you know? I was like, I wonder how that tastes. And right when I said that, the lady, I looked up at the sign, and the sign said, free today. And I looked at that shit, and then I was like, is that really what I'm seeing? And the lady was right there, and she said, yeah, I have the cups over here. And she gave me a cup, and I got a free one. It was like I made my dream come true right there, right when I thought, I wonder how that tastes. That shit was so tight, dude. It was so tight. I couldn't believe it really happened that way. She was like, I have the cups over here. I was like, whoa, cool. So that's what happened yesterday. That was cool. Then I came home and watched the movie Upgrade. I had seen it before, but it's kind of like a shitty movie and a good movie combined. It's pretty interesting, actually. The quality of the movie is mid. The quality of the acting is acceptable. It's all right. It's called Upgrade. It's all right. It's not great, but it's all right. It's a better version of Venom. I don't think so. The whole message of the movie is AI and like AI fucking with humans. So I think that concept in itself is way more pertinent in today's time as like a fucking alien that looks like Venom and needs to eat brains to survive. I don't know if it's even comparable, to be honest, but whatever. I like Venom too, but those movies fucking stink, dude. Those movies stink ass. But I guess the whole talking to the guy in your own head thing, I guess that's like Venom. That part is like Venom. And like the superpowers part is, I guess, like Venom. But Venom suck a cocky. You guys know anything about this game? It looks like it could be cool. I don't know. I got 2 games today. I got Office After Hours. I think it's a Japanese horror game. I don't know. And I got Onimusha 2. Office After Hours costs $5. Onimusha 2, $30. Psh. Well, hey, thanks Viz and Eagle Watcher and Hehe. Thanks Ryo and Soggy Janitor and Pretty Girl Enjoyer.
Thank you.
Thanks Sir Owns a Lot. Excuse me. And who did I miss? Muxperience, Spartan Sword, Laid to Waste. Thanks for the tier 3. Flush the $5 one real quick. Shut up. What's your favorite snack? I don't know, but it's watermelon season. I love watermelon with lime juice. Lime juice squeezed on top. I love watermelon. You know what I have in the fridge that I've been eating from time to time is I got some
Thank you.
grapes. They're like sour grapes. And then I got chamoy and tahini. Put that shit in a cup. Shake that motherfucker up. And it's like literally, to me at least, it tastes just like fruit snacks. It's so like close to fruit snacks.
You.
But it's an actual fruit. It's pretty good. Thanks, Zazzy Bar.
Thank you.
Street grapes, is that what they're called? Thanks, Swag Duncan, an enraged user, and maple milk tea.
Thank you.
And thanks, Ham Bonin. Chamoy goes hard. Chamoy and fruit together is fucking crazy good, but it's probably not very good for you. It kind of has this taste to it that gives me like a lead, asbestos kind of a vibe, but I don't know. It's still pretty good. Yeah, alright. Nice fucking sentence, dude. Why are you tagging me in that weak shit? You need to, like, get better jokes or some shit, dude. Weak-ass sentence. Anyway. Oh, and I decided on ultra thin. I told you yesterday. Ultra thin signature select pizza. That's my favorite frozen pizza. It's better than that weak shit you guys recommended. No offense. That Screaming Sicilian fucking sucked a cocky. All these frozen pizzas all fucking suck. You gotta get the thinnest one. Absolute thinnest one. So there's the least amount of dough. You know what? I was really examining it and I realized what the problem is. The dough, because it's frozen, nobody defrosts a frozen pizza before they fucking cook it, right? So it goes from frozen to cooked. There is it gets heated from the bottom, it gets heated from the top, the heat goes towards the middle stays doughy and wet. So no matter what you do, the middle is going to be doughy. That gets solved by getting an extremely, like, thin pizza. If your pizza is really thin, it gets cooked all the way through and it's crispy. Mama Cozy's pizza. Look, but the thing is that any pizza you recommend, at least to me, it's going to need to be very thin. Even if it's a fresh pizza, I don't want dough. I don't want bread. A shitload of bread. And I like it when the toppings are all the way to the edge. All the way to the edge. No crusts. You know what I mean? They're very thin. I like thin pizza. Anyway, let's try this game out. Thanks, Shaquifa and Hambonin. Okay, pushing play. First, drink some water. No crust, all topping. That's how Round Table does it, unless you get their thick crust. If you get thick crust, there's a crust. But if you get regular crust at Round Table, they put toppings to the edge. I think that's great because you end up with like a nice charred like cheese skirt all the way around the edge. It makes the edge of the pizza like the best bite.
Thank you.
Thanks, Energy TK.